I kind of experienced the same thing. Like, I think a lot of times they either gave me one date or they gave me like 2 to 3 dates or something like that. And then you just kind of choose one. But if you have a certain reason that you can't, you let them know. I think most schools will be pretty flexible because they don't want to be discriminatory for whatever reason that you might have to miss. Um, and so, yeah, I think it was pretty flexible. Most of the interview processes take a while though. So it will probably take up a good chunk of your day. So I would make sure not to schedule it on a day when you have like an important quiz or an exam that you can't get moved, or either work with a professor or work with the interviewer. As far as preparing, I know there's a lot of resources that you can pay for. I would advise not to pay for anything though, because I think that all like everything that's available online that's free would be like enough for you to prepare. Like you could reach out to other students. Also, like for me, I know I just like Googled like interview questions med school or interview questions dental school or even like some job interview questions. So I didn't really use that many like online resources, mostly like other people.
Yep. And then for me, just like they said, I had the options of sometimes picking the dates or sometimes they were just given to me. I never had any issues with the dates that they sent, so I just went with them. But I'm sure that if I did, I could have just emailed and let them know and they would have worked something out with me. And in terms of resources, I did the same as them. I looked up questions and I would practice them. I never enjoyed doing mock interviews, so that's something that I didn't really work for me. It works for some people, it doesn't work for some. For me, I found it more beneficial to talk to one of my advisors and go through the questions, discussing things that I should bring up, things that I should point out, and maybe make like bullet points. And then I would practice that on my own. So that was something that worked out well for me.